Today is Sunday, 5th of November 2023. This is celebrated as World Tsunami Awareness Day. Observed on the 5th of November, the dangers of tsunamis and to emphasize the importance of the early warning system in minimizing the damage caused by the natural disasters. In 1556 second battle of Panipat, fighting begins between the focus of Hemchandra Vikramaditya, the Hindu king at Delhi, and the forces of the Muslim emperor Akbar. Starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper, The Hindu states that legislature can enact a fresh law to cure deficiency in judgment, cannot directly overrule it. Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud says on Saturday the legislature can enact a fresh law to cure a deficiency in the judgment, but it cannot directly overrule it. Justice Chandrachud said judges don't think about how the society would respond when they decide cases, and that is the difference between the elected arm of the government and the judiciary. The Hindu newspaper also stated that why did India abstain from the call for trust? Explained how many countries voted for a resolution calling for an immediate, durable, and sustained humanitarian truce in the Israel-Hamas conflict at the United Nations General Assembly. What has been India's historical stance on Palestine? Maybe the important question in the UPSC. Results are displayed at the United Nations General Assembly. Voted for non-binding resolution calling for humanitarian in Gaza and cessation of hostilities between Israel and Gaza Hamas rulers on October 27, 2023 at the United Nations headquarters. Going towards the Indian Express newspaper states that electoral bond sale is to open again on November 6. At a fortnight's window for the political donors this month. Effectively, 75 days of the bond sale is likely between October and next May as Lok Sabha polls. Indian Express also states that filing FIRs to getting a conviction is a legal process taken against a woman's study. A study of over 4 lakh FIRs in the Haryana has found that male complainants who register cases on behalf of their women, friends, or relatives are less likely to face burdens or exclusions than if a woman was listed as primary complaint. The study by Neer Vikhar Jaisal, Assistant Professor of Political Science at the London School of Economics and Political Science, was published in the American Political Science Review in October. Indian Express also states that J&K police first in country to use GPS anklet for UAP accused out on bail. The officials said the devices were introduced after a special NIA court Jammu passed an order directing the police to affix a GPS tracker anklet on a terror accused, the importance of which was highlighted by the prosecution department of the police. Police shows the GPS tracker anklet to monitor terror case accused. Indian Express also stated that court in the Hague rejects government plea against $111 million award to Devas investors. The district court in October 25 order rejected the government's plea to consider the Supreme Court order as a fresh evidence of the wrongdoing by Devas Multimedia in the process of securing the 2005 satellite deal with the Antrix Group. The setback in the District Court of the Hague comes after the recent wins in United States courts in the legal dispute with the Devas investors over the failed 2005 deal. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that HTLS world will remain difficult. India needs strong leadership. Dr. S. Jaishankar says India needs strong leadership that can. The world is in and will remain difficult, and India needs strong leadership that can make the right decisions and carry out systematic changes to cope with the emerging challenges and a fraying global order. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, in conversation with the HD Editor-in-Chief R. Sukumar at the Hindustan Times Leadership Summit in New Delhi on Saturday. Hindustan Times also states that United Kingdom, as Rishi Sunak, Prime Minister Modi discusses Israel-Hamas conflict, FTA progresses. It is actually United Kingdom. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak spoke to Indian counterpart Narendra Modi on the Friday to discuss the deeply distressing situation in West Asia against the backdrop of the Israel-Hamas conflict. The conversation was part of the Sunak's continuing outreach to world leaders on the situation following the October 7 terror attacks by the Hamas. Hindustan Times also states that Delhi pollution several areas in natural capital in several category. RK Puram and Okala Phase 2nd emerged as the worst pollution hotspots in Delhi on Friday as the city recorded its worst air quality since November 12, 2021. Data recorded at air monitoring stations across the city showed. Air pollution Delhi plunged into the service category for the first time this season. Going towards the economy of the country, banking and finance sector, we are starting the conversations with the India and, to find a framework to go for CEPA or FTA. There are infinite possibilities of collaboration as India and Chile work towards building a fresh framework of our comprehensive economic partnership agreement (CEPA) or free trade agreement. There will be inclusion of both goods and as well as services and focus on issues like energy, facilitation of commerce, technology, innovation, and environment. Claude Sanhua, Under Secretary for the International Economic Relations for Chile. Claudia Sanchez, under the Secretary for International Economic Relations, Chile. State Bank of India posts 8.03% rise in Q2 profit on net interest income boost. State Bank of India Chairman Dinesh Khara said he expects a credit growth of 13 to 14% for the bank in the current fiscal. The bank's domestic advances grew at 13.21% and the deposits at 11.80%. State Bank of India, the country's biggest lender, on Saturday reported an 8.03% jump in its profit after tax (PAT) rupees 14,330 crore in the quarter ended September compared to rupees 13,265 crore in the year ago period as the net interest margin declined. However, net profit is down by 15% from the rupees 16,884 crore in the June quarter financial year 2024. Going towards the world news, including Ukrainian Zelensky, he says war not in stalemate, more air defense help needed. Israeli strikes kill multiple civilians at the shelters in Gaza combat zone in Blinken seeks more aid. Israeli jet hit Lebanon as Hezbollah fires more powerful missile. Blinken tries to cajole Arabs on support for the most conflict in Gaza as Israel's war intensifies. Militants attack our Air Force base in central Pakistan, says military. 157 killed in Nepal quake toll may rise. India offers assistance. Going towards the science and technology, a retired telescope found 7 super hot exoplanets orbiting the same star. Data from the NASA's retired Kepler Space Telescope helped scientists discover 7 scorching hot planets orbiting the same star. Artists' impression of 2 of the 7 planets are like this. iPhone 15 saves the day for Apple as other segments slump in September quarter. Apple's Q4 earnings were mixed bag. iPhone 15 was a hit, but Mac, iPad, and wearables all showed a slump. What do you think about Apple's performance? We had an all-time record in India. We grew strong double digits. It is an incredibly exciting market for the major focus of ours. Tim Cook said Thursday during the Apple's Q4 2023 earnings conference call. From the artificial intelligence of view, Rishi Sunak asks Elon Musk tough questions on artificial intelligence. 6 key things discussed. Britain's Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and Elon Musk sat down for a candid conversation on artificial intelligence. The duo discussed the potential and challenges of artificial intelligence in the hour-long session. Britain's Prime Minister Rishi Sunak with the Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk. At last, there is a famous quotation said by Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. Birth anniversary 2nd October 1869 up to 30 January 1948. Was an Indian lawyer, anti-colonial nationalist, and a political ethicist who employed the non-violent resistance to lead the successful campaign for the India's independence from the British rule. He inspired the movements for the civil rights for freedom across the world. The honorific Mahatma from the Sanskrit great sounded venerable. First applied to him South Africa in 1914, is now used throughout the world. Mr. Gandhi says a famous quotation says that strength does not come from the physical capacity, it comes from indomitable will. Okay, thank you.